Has a house ever stared at you as if it held a secret, a story begging to be heard? Picture a forsaken dwelling standing alone at the end of a deserted street. It's a house that time seems to have forgotten, untouched by the hands of progress for years, perhaps decades. Its shuttered windows are like vacant eyes peering out from beneath a shroud of ivy and cobwebs. This is no ordinary abandoned house. Its history is veiled in whispers and rumors, hinting at ghostly apparitions and inexplicable occurrences. Whispers speak of a once vibrant home now rendered silent, its laughter replaced by an eerie stillness. The reasons behind its abandonment remain a mystery, buried deep within its decaying walls. A dark past lurks here, a shadow of strange events that led to its isolation. But what if the house could speak? What tale of horror would it weave? Every old house has a tale to tell, but this one has a saga. Nestled in its dark corners and echoing hallways lies a chilling history that whispers of the unspeakable. This isn't just a story of creaky floors and phantom drafts. No, this house, it has seen more than its fair share of the eerie and uncanny. In the not-so-distant past, a seemingly normal family moved in, their hearts filled with hopes and dreams. But the house had other plans. It didn't take long for their dream house to transform into a living nightmare. The family began to experience unexplainable events, subtle at first, then growing more intense. Objects would move on their own, doors would slam shut without a gust of wind. The nights were sleepless, filled with strange noises and cold spots that would make your skin crawl. The days weren't much better. An ever-looming sense of dread hung in the air like a thick fog, suffocating the once happy family. Laughter turned into silence, joy turned into fear. The house seemed to feed off their terror, growing more sinister with each passing day. They tried to ignore it, to convince themselves it was all in their minds. But the house IT knew better. It was alive, watching, waiting, feeding. The family was trapped in their own home, prisoners to an unseen force. And then, one fateful night, the unthinkable happened. A chilling winter's night, the moon shrouded behind ominous clouds, was the stage for a grim spectacle. In the heart of the darkness, the house stirred. An undercurrent of dread permeated the air, the silence punctuated by the erratic whispering of the wind. Shadows danced on the walls, as if the house itself was alive, its pulse beating in sync with the flickering lights. The laughter and chatter that once filled the home were replaced with eerie quietness, an unsettling symphony of silence that echoed through the empty halls. Suddenly, a cacophony of strange sounds erupted, piercing the tranquility. The clang of falling pots, the creak of straining floorboards, the distant wail of a child. The lights flickered wildly, sending the house into a dizzying ballet of light and shadow. Then, as abruptly as it started, it ended. A deafening silence descended upon the house, the stillness so profound, it was as if time itself had stopped. The morning sun rose, casting long spectral shadows across the deserted rooms. The family was nowhere to be found. The breakfast table was set, the television still flickered with the morning news. The toys lay scattered, abandoned mid-play. Traces of their once happy existence were everywhere, yet they were gone, as if erased from existence. They vanished, swallowed by the house, leaving a chilling void behind. The house stands still, echoing the silent screams of its past. It's an enigma, a puzzle where the pieces refuse to fit together. Over the years, countless investigations have tried to penetrate the veil of mystery that shrouds this house. Yet the fate of the family that once resided within its ominous walls remains a riddle unsolved. This house, with its dark allure, has become a beacon for those who seek the thrill of the unknown. Ghost hunters, armed with their equipment, have tried to capture proof of the supernatural. Thrill seekers, drawn to the stories of the house, have dared to step inside, seeking to confront the fear that resides there. Yet despite the numerous footprints that have marked its dusty floors, the house holds its secrets close. It stands, a silent testament to a story untold, a mystery unsolved. As the sun sets, casting long shadows over the forsaken house, one question remains: what really happened on that fateful night?